Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, welcome back to my channel. I am Lilik Wahyuni by name 21101060036. Okay, now I will explain about adjective. What is adjective? Adjectives are words that are used to describe or modify nouns or pronouns. For example, red, quick, happy, and obnoxious are adjectives because they can describe things: a red hat, the quick rabbit, a happy duck, and obnoxious person. Adjectives take many forms. Some common adjectives are formed when we add a suffix to a noun or verb. For example, when we add the suffix full to the noun beauty makes the adjective beautiful, and adding the suffix able to the verb read makes the adjective readable. Some adjectives take the form of participles or verbs ending in ed or ing, and many others are not formed from nouns or verbs but are original in themselves. For example, close, deep, and slow. Though we usually think of adjectives as words, these parts of speech are phrases and clauses can also function adjectively. For example, in the sentence, the man wearing the hat winked at me. The phrase wearing a hat modifies the noun man, so it is an adjective phrase. And in the sentence, the man who was carrying a book winked at me. Who was carrying a book is a clause modifying the noun man, so it is an adjective clause. So this list may vary slightly style-wise, though the components are the same, such as demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative adjectives are used to indicate a particular noun or pronoun in a sentence. The demonstrative adjective is helpful when two or more people or things are being referenced, and the writer wants to clearly pinpoint which person or thing is meant. Some example of the use of demonstrative adjectives: this dog bit my toe, but the dog licked my face. These clothes have been washed. Those clothes are still dirty. So secondly, possessive adjectives. The possessive adjective, also known as a possessive determiner, is used to indicate ownership, or it may indicate a close relationship. Possessive adjectives are whose, my, your, our, its, her, his, and their. Possessive adjectives differ from possessive pronouns. Remember, a possessive adjective modifies a noun. A possessive pronoun is used in the place of a noun. So here three forms of adjective. In English, there are three forms of adjectives. Firstly, positive adjectives. The example, rich, express a quality of an object without comparing it to anything else. Secondly, comparative adjectives. Example, richer, compared to things or groups of things. Thirdly, superlative adjectives. The example, riches, express that one thing has a quality to a greater degree than two or more other things. So here, forming comparatives and superlatives. Firstly, for comparing two things, the is suffix is never appropriate, though this rule is often broken in informal speech and writing. Secondly, to create a comparative or superlative adjective out of a single syllable adjective ending in a single vowel followed by a single consonant. Double the consonant and add the suffix. The examples fat, fatter, fattest. Thirdly, when the positive adjective ends in a silent E, remove the E and add the suffix. The example late, later, latest. Fourthly, adjectives of three or more syllables use more and most instead of er and es. The example familiar, more familiar, and most familiar. So the last, some adjectives of two syllables also take more and most. The example active, more active, and most active. Some use the comparative and superlative suffixes. The example shabby, shabbier, and shabbies. There is no easy way to know which words fall into which category, so they must be memorized. Okay, maybe that's all about my explain. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.